And wait for it. This was my favourite one I saw. This one came out this morning. Let me see if I can find it. Here you go. This is Atik Rahman, who is a conservative solicitor. Okay? He says, Liz Truss did not crash the economy. Bank of England sets the interest rates independent of government. As Liz said, if you believe otherwise, you're either stupid or malevolent. This is a solicitor, right? So his whole job is to take in this and that and then formulate arguments to win over a case. That's his wheelhouse. And he is going with Liz Truss did not crash the economy because the Bank of England sets the interest rates independent of government. That's his defense. Remind me never to enlist Atik Rahman as my solicitor. If I ever get in trouble legally, Atik Rahman might not be on my shortlist of great legal minds to consult. Because Liz Truss did not crash the economy. Okay, I think what he's saying, okay, and it's not just him, by the way. Really what he's doing there is he's sort of, he's taking from this Liz Truss interview in The Telegraph where she says, the people who claim I crashed the economy are either very stupid or very malevolent, right? That's, she's saying that, and then he's sort of repeating it or paraphrasing it, right? And I think what they're saying is this. They're saying, Liz Truss, what she did was she cut everyone's taxes, right? But then, unfortunately, the outcome of cutting people's taxes when you don't show you're working is that the OBR are like, well, we can't give our seal of approval to this. And then the markets start to panic because they're like, what is this government doing? So the markets start to sell their bonds. And then all of these high street banks start panicking. And they're like, well hang on a second. Like if the bonds go south, and then they start to anticipate that the Bank of England will raise its interest rate. So they raise their interest rates. It becomes a sort of self-fulfilling prophecy. And to say that Liz Truss is not responsible for that is basically like, if you want an analogy for it, it is like somebody saying, well, I didn't burn your house down. I never set fire to your house, though, did I? All I did was start the fire 7 houses down from you. You know, it's not, I didn't burn the whole street down. I just started the fire. Look, right. So she's getting a lot of flack because she appears to be so deluded. We don't really know at this stage if she genuinely believes that she didn't do anything wrong and that she was on the right path with it, and that all of these institutions were just conspiring and working against her. We don't know if she genuinely believes that. I sincerely doubt it. I don't think she believes that. I think it's more cynical. I think she believes that other people are stupid enough to believe her when she says all of that stuff. It's the age-old question, isn't it? We always ask, and have asked many, many times on this show, is, are they really this stupid, or are they just hoping you are? But I do think she is, in some ways, a force for good in this country, in this world, dear listeners. And maybe some of you might be balking as I say that. Maybe you were listening to this, you were sort of vaguely on board with most of the things that I'm going on about, ranting about, and then I say Liz Truss is kind of ish a force for good, and you're like, what? But hear me out, guys, because here's the thing. Yes, you could say she was hugely incompetent. Yes, you could say she's cynical and opportunistic. And yes, you could definitely make a case that she was over-promoted. She never should have been the Prime Minister in the first place, and she only ever really got there because of institutional racism. You could say many, many, many more things other than that, and all of it would be true, and I would fully celebrate your right to do so. But we should also consider, guys, Liz Truss's place in history as a shining, unparalleled beacon of an example of Great Britain's commitment to forgive and forget. To just move on. Everyone deserves a second chance in the formerly Great Britain, don't they? At least that's how it seems, right? I'm just saying, if you mess up, guys, if you really mess up, It it could be worse. You should be able to move on. You should get a get out of jail free card at least once or twice. Everyone gets a second chance. I don't care if you cheated on your husband. I don't care if you're living in a house shared with 2 or 3 other people and your responsibility is to get everyone's rent money into the account. And then actually what you did is you drew out all the money, everyone's rent money. How much is rent in London now? It's like £900 a month for a room in a house share. You drew down every, like, 2 or 3,000 pounds and you blew it all in the bookies. And you won. You won in the bookies, and then you blew all of that on drugs and booze next door in a terrible East London pub. I don't care if you messed up that bad. If you accidentally had one too many brandies and came onto your niece's friend at the barbecue. I don't care how bad it was. Everyone should get at least 1 or 2 second chances. If Liz Truss can nosedive the entire economy and send people's mortgages doubling and just walk back into Parliament, talking all this crazy stuff about low tax ideology and the deep state, and people still take her serious. She's still invited on LBC. She's still on Good Morning Britain. If people just look the other way and let her get on with her business, I'm just saying they could at least give you the benefit of the doubt for drunk driving that one time.